Yeah. Hey everybody, it's your daily hour with me. There's the clock. Here's the title. Where are we?
Where are we? I don't see us.
I'm watching the title, and when the title goes away, we'll show and see who's here and what we're going to do today. This is a phone number. Call that number. Get your voice on TV. Here we are over here in the studio. Hey. We're on TV once a day, every day. Turn on the machines, and we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
That's right. That's a long time.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Oh, all right. Just getting over a cold, but
I know. You're on the end of the cold, so you're not contagious.
yeah, I think it's just at the end of it.
Oh.
Yeah, someone else is gonna be on here with me today, but she's got it now, and she wasn't up to it.
How long have you had the cold?
Oh, I got it a week ago.
Ugh.
Yeah, it really sucks.
It's going around.
Good thing is, there's still lots of good drugs you can take for a cold.
Yeah, Diamond Tap?
Nah, I didn't take that. I usually just go for the strong stuff. I get the NyQuil.
NyQuil. And
then take some Sudafed with that, and just knocks you right out, sleep through the whole thing.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, what's new with you?
Nothing since yesterday. I think the last time you were here was episode 666.
Yeah, that's right. Hail Satan.
Yeah. And today is episode 332 was on, or let's say the 31st was 835, so it's 836, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 8, 4. This is 842.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head about that number.
842, yeah, you're about 200.
Well, kind of an interesting number, like, it's like the first three powers of 2, 8, 4, 2.
Yeah.
In reverse order. I don't know, there's got to be something there.
Powers of 2, so that's about, you've had about 200 days since you were here last.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a lot warmer in here back then.
Yeah, and that was in the summer, I think.
It was.
Did you have a good 200 days there?
Yeah, it's been going pretty good. Just doing the same thing mostly. Started making like monthly pacts with the devil like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he still hasn't come through for me with a lot of money yet, but I'm sure he'll get around to it when he gets a chance. So, but if anyone wants to make a pact with the devil, I do that every new moon up in Seattle. So,
what do you do?
I just go out on the ferry, and when it's astronomical midnight, I figure that's the darkest night of the month, and whoever's there we kind of all take a moment of silence at midnight to think of what you can do for Satan, for the devil, and then what you want the devil to do for you.
Is that a silent prayer?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, and like I said in the last program, I don't really believe in it literally, that there's a real devil, but I actually found it kind of helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it does kind of help you think, because the devil's basically what you want for yourself, so it's kind of like making a pact with yourself to get the most out of life that you can.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy it while you're here.
Yeah, how's all the Satan thing going? You still doing your meetings?
Yeah, we still are at the Olympia Center every fourth Wednesday. This month was the day after Christmas, so
mm-hmm.
It was on the 26th. They were open there. Maybe like a few people showed up. There's like 5 people there, so plenty of cookies for everyone. I still bake cookies for them.
Are they Satan themed?
Yeah, well, you know, they taste really good, and that's always kind of satanic. So just chocolate chip cookies, really. But
you can put like pentagrams on there and frosting or something.
I should do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Not quite that dedicated, I guess. Yeah, that's a good idea. I thought about making like Christmas cookies, like the Christmas tree ones or whatever, but with pentagrams and stuff, but I didn't get around to it.
Does your family celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, they still go to church, so I don't think they're too happy about my project, but they haven't really bugged me about it. They just, you know, they tried when I was young. Yeah, everybody, I mean, Christmas has almost become a secular holiday. I don't think there's, for most people, there's really nothing religious about it. It's about giving presents and being with the people you care about, and I think everybody, I think everyone can enjoy that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be about Jesus.
So they're used to you being a Satanist by now, right? Like,
yeah, we just don't talk about it because they don't really want to hear about it, and you know, they haven't like tried to save me. So
have you ever had anybody freak out, like, I don't know, get scared or anything like that?
Yeah, that happens quite a bit. I'm always putting up my flyers. So I went up to Seattle when I first started doing this like midnight pact with the devil a couple months ago. I put up flyers up there for that, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, starts giving me a sales pitch. He's like, "Hey, I'm not a panhandler," and I don't know. He's trying to sell me something, but he was a panhandler. But he starts out by telling me he's not. And then I just didn't say anything to him. I just kept putting up my flyers, And then, like, he saw with the flyers I said, like, he saw, like, me putting up this flyer that said, "Hail Satan," and, like, all this stuff on it. He just, like, stopped mid-sentence and, like, slowly backed away. It was the funniest thing. Like, I didn't say a word to him. I didn't try to freak him out, but it was, like, he comes up to me bugging me, and I'm in the middle of something, and I just didn't respond to him because it's, like, I'm busy. And, yeah, I kind of freaked out. But, I don't know. People still are... You know, they still get ripped down up at Evergreen. I put them up like every day when I have a flyer, and people take them down every day. But
wow, you're not Evergreen, huh?
Yeah, they're still freaking people out, I guess. Most people think they're funny though. So
yeah, I wonder who's doing that Evergreen. Seems like they would be more open to doing that.
Yeah,
kind of
you'd think so. I think most people there are. It's just a few people that.
Maybe you have somebody that's like going every day to look for it and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case. But I like making them. Yeah. A lot of work though. They take me. I spend probably like 5 minutes on each flyer.
You do them by hand?
Yeah. Do you want to, I got some of them with me if you want to see some of them.
Yeah, sure.
So, because we gotta have something going on in the show, right?
Yeah, let's see these flyers.
Last time I didn't bring anything, and then I thought, oh, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, things are good. Let's see.
Okay, so here's me from a very weird angle. I keep them in these little handy books now. Here is a flyer for the Satanic prayer line.
Oh, and it's got the card on it.
Yeah, and it's got cards, and you can take out cards. Each one of these...
Is that like a stamp?
Yeah, I did this all with rubber stamps. I round off the corners myself and cut and I have a perforated blade to get kind of the jagged edges on the card inside, and it's like, this is about 5 minutes of work. Easy to mess up, but it's all made by hand. I print them off on just the card part there on my printer at home. And I got the rubber stamps custom made for me, and found some good like silver ink for doing them.
What happens when you call that number?
The only one way to find out. It's just it's a answering machine, so you call it. It says it's the Satanic prayer line, and yeah, I'll put your messages online, and people can pray to Satan for you, whatever you want to pray about, or if you want to put a curse on somebody, you can do that.
People are doing it?
Yeah, I still get calls, so 601-2-SATAN-2 for the Satanic prayer line. Yeah, if you guys want this one in your studio, you can like have some of those.
Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it here for whoever wants to pick it up.
Whoever wants it.
Yeah.
Satan's there for you.
Maybe we can put a curse on somebody.
If other gods are letting you down, there's always Satan.
I don't know who to curse. Can I curse?
I don't know. Whoever you want to. Government, you know.
Yeah. Like
Dick Cheney. I don't care. It's like...
Oh yeah, curse Dick Cheney again.
Teresa, you know, she's so good for herself. No, I don't know.
She's so special.
Yeah. Yeah. She's dead now, though. Probably wouldn't do much good to curse her.
Can we curse the dead, too, though? If we want to, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could. You could go, like, dance on Mother Teresa's grave if you're really, like, pissed off at her.
Alright, it's time for the dice game.
Alright, the dice game.
Yeah, let's get a pen out. Use a pen. We're going to write a number from 1 to 6 on our hands here. And then we're going to...
Alright. Should I take this
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pen.
We're gonna try to visualize the future or change the future to get the number that you want on here.
Of course, you know, for all you people out there, this is the past.
Yeah.
This happened this is 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, just predict the past,
This happened 2 weeks ago, so you can
1
predict.
week.
1 week ago, so yeah, predict the past.
I'm gonna ask Satan to give me my number.
Oh, mighty Satan.
Yeah.
Make this number come up and...
Well, we have different... Yeah,
I've done so much for you, Satan. Time to do something for me.
I think you have more power over Satan than me.
I don't know.
Oh.
What have we got here?
It's a 4 and a 3.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, Satan is...
Satan, yeah, you gotta come through for us.
Yeah.
So, that's what's new with that.
Was that your phone? Did you hear that noise?
I heard a noise.
That was a weird noise.
I don't have anything on though.
It was like a crow or something.
Yeah, it's getting dark outside. Maybe it's a ghost.
Yeah. It was Satan.
It's the devil. The devil.
Yeah. So you're doing a new thing, right? You said that?
Yeah, I'm doing a new thing. So, you know, probably most people that watch this are around Olympia. So if you got anybody you're pissed off at, or just somebody that annoyed you or upset you and you want some revenge, I want people to write about it or paint about it or dance about it, do any kind of creative expression of your desire for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could even document actual revenge you got, I don't care. Just send it to revenge@satanicmission.org. And we're going to do an art show in the spring for Spring Arts Walk with people's paintings and poetry and stories and everything about revenge on all the people that have upset you. So it's the Satanic Revenge Project. Everybody, you know, I don't know, we all feel so guilty about wishing ill on people, and
yeah,
I don't know though, you shouldn't have to feel bad about it. It makes me feel better, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even really feel like getting the person back anymore once I've kind of thought about all the ways I'd like to get them back, you know. So I think
that's good.
Just kind of feeling okay with wanting revenge on somebody.
Yeah, I think wanting revenge. You know, I think once you do the revenge though, and yeah, then you're like,
yeah, then
what's the difference?
Mean, once you think about what you want though, then you can decide whether it's worth it to do it or not. And
yeah,
most of the time it isn't probably, but maybe it is, and you're the ones that can tell me that.
So has anybody started doing that yet?
I haven't got too much so far. My ex-girlfriend has written 3 short stories. I keep hoping she's going to write one about me, but I guess I didn't piss her off enough. So
yeah.
But she's written, she's got a bunch of great stuff about her family and kind of a funny story just about petty things she's annoyed with her roommates over. I have some stuff from phone messages I've gotten that I've tried to turn into performance pieces. So, like my therapist is sending me to collections.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to, because I'm crazy, you know, so I was going to therapy, and then I've been a starving artist for a while because I'm happier doing that than I was making money. So I owe him a whole bunch of money, and he's mad at me. So he left me all these messages about how I need to pay him back, and they're kind of funny.
Like, it would be healthy. It would be healthy for you if you paid me back.
Yeah, basically. So I put them all on the Satanic Revenge site and wrote what I think of all his messages.
Oh, yeah.
I might pay him back someday, but I'm probably going to get sued, so less likely that I'm going to pay him back now than before I did this.
If you get sued by your therapist, you could just be crazy when you go to court.
Yeah,
so, like, he made me crazy.
Yeah,
it didn't even work. I'm crazy now.
Therapy, you can't. I don't know any better. The devil made me do it.
Yeah, wear like a clown wig or something.
So that's what's up there so far. One of Ashley, my ex's friends, she actually came up, that Satanic Prayer Line was actually her idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, we were kind of brainstorming when we were still going out 6 months ago, and we were thinking of, we both grew up in evangelical Christian settings, and she's like, you should have a prayer line, that'd be so funny. And it's like a brilliant idea, and there should be, there's lots of prayer lines for Jesus, you know, why can't we have at least one for Satan? So she, but one of her friends is doing some paintings, and don't know when I'm going to see those, but she's got a bunch of revenge fantasies about this Christian group on campus that's really pushy. And so she wants to express that through painting, all the revenge you like to get on all them for.
I don't like them too. I was trying to think of somebody who I don't like, and that is a group. I think the people who are
the people who are like really pushy.
Yeah.
About trying to get you to go to Bible study.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care what they're doing. You know, they're in the middle of the red square there with all their signs, and they're yelling at people.
Oh yeah, I think that's a different group.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's the student group that actually like has got like to go through the dorms to try to like go door to door in the dorms, inviting people to Bible study, which is really like against all the rules. I found out they're doing it. So on Tuesday, Pancake Tuesday, which is like, I think it's February 12th this year, but it's the day before Ash Wednesday, this group went through the dorms and they like knocked on everybody's door and offered them a pancake and then invited them to a Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to housing and said, hey, why is this Christian group allowed to go through the dorms? It's a public school, you know? And like so can I go through the dorms? I want to like offer people chocolate and just tell them about Satan, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they can do that, like I should be able to. And the housing people are just like, oh no, they weren't supposed to be doing that. You know, if somebody would have called the cops on them, they would have gotten in trouble. So, yeah. So it's that group. I don't know. They're kind of a weird. It was like my ex-girlfriend was part of them too, and really kind of pushy about. And really, when people try to leave the group, it's almost like a cult or something. Like people try to leave the group and they get really pushy and try to save you and keep you from leaving. So don't ever, yeah, you know who the Jesus folk are. Don't ever like go to any of their things because they're
evergreen students.
Yeah, it's a student group, and it's a lot harder to get out of than it is to get into it, I guess. So they're really pushy if you try to get out of it from just the people I know that have been in it. Now, if you ever go to a Satan meeting and it's just not your thing, I'm not going to call you and bug you, you know. I figure people like it, they like it. If you like my cookies,
what do you
Satan, you know, but I really don't care what you do. It's like Satan's all about people being happy and doing what they want to do. If you're happy, like going to church, like go do that, you know. Satan wants it too. So
Satan's happy that you go to church, yeah.
Yeah, if you like going to church, you know, Satan wants you to do what you like doing. So
what do you do at the meetings?
Whatever people want to do. You know, Satanism's whatever you want it to be, because it's be your own God, you know. Mm-hmm. So but whatever whoever shows up, whatever they're interested in talking about, it's like.
Is it mostly talking, just to talk with each other?
Yeah, the one here we just talk about everybody's experiences of Satanism and just why they're there at the meeting and what's interesting to people. And last meeting we had like a couple months ago we had like a theistic Satanist come where she actually believes in the devil, and you know she really literally thinks she has the power to invoke demons. And it was interesting though. She talked about that, and mm-hmm. I don't believe that stuff, but you know, it's all about whatever works for you. And so it's like we're all Satanists, but we all kind of have different takes on it.
Oh, it's info time.
Info time.
Can you read this?
Info time. I forget.
You need to read the thing.
It's info time. Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television show that's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It airs every night at 11:30 a.m. p.m. on Channel 22 TCTV. I can't read that fast.
Each of this episode taped the same day, weekday of the previous week. If you are watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the show, especially you. YDHWM relies on the community for content. So give us a call at 330-536-3802 and leave us a message, and we'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for watching, and now back to the program.
Back to the program. Is that a new thing, or did you do that before?
It's relatively new. It might not
remember that from July.
It might not have been there in July. I'm not sure when we started doing it.
Commercials.
We have commercials.
You still have commercials. I was going to make you one. I still haven't done that because, you know.
Oh yeah, we would.
So kind of lazy sometimes.
Mhm.
So I haven't made a commercial, but I'm going to make one.
You do video stuff?
Or? Yeah, I haven't for a while, but that's when I was in college. I actually the last year at Evergreen. I graduated in '97. Got my credit doing like experimental video art, just kind of based on stuff that's on TV. My art, I did more video editing, just writing computer programs to take videos one frame at a time and algorithmically generate stuff I thought looked interesting.
Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to be commercial too. We'll play, if you have some of your experimental videos, we can just throw a 30-second one on there and then...
Oh yeah, I should send you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. I've been busy with the Satan project. I really like making these flyers, but they take a long time to make, so I haven't done.
How many do you make a day?
Well, each one basically takes like 5 minutes to make, so if I'm promoting something, I gotta have like 20 flyers a day, 20 or 30 a day to put up to replace all the ones people take down. So they figured that's 5 minutes a flyer. That's a few hours of work.
That's 100 minutes.
Yeah, like, I guess it is. Yeah, 5
hour 40.
5 times 20 would be 100 minutes. Yeah, so it's like an hour and a half or more. And so they take a long time to make, but it's worth it to do all that just to piss people off. And yeah, people like them. I like making them.
I see them all around. They're kind of. I see them like on the ground, like at places and.
On the ground.
Yeah, I think people grab them and just kind of fling them around. And I see them as just
some people get they don't know what it is and they look at it and then just drop it because it says Satan and it freaks them out. And that's. If people didn't do that, I probably wouldn't enjoy making them so much. Something that it's like I was thinking about that pushy Christian group. They'd be like, why is he using all his art for Satan? And like I couldn't do this for this. It wouldn't be the same doing it for Jesus. Even if I was into Jesus, it's just like that would be the exact same art. It wouldn't work the same way if it's for something good that people approve of. It kind of has to be for something wicked, and like that's part of what makes this piece work, I think, I wouldn't get the same enjoyment out of doing something that wasn't at least a little provocative.
Yeah, I think another one would be more boring.
Yeah, there's a lot of really pretty religious artwork out there, but there's like a new store. I don't know if you read about this. Like, you always ask people what's going on in the news in the world, but it was written in The Stranger a couple months ago. There's some store in South Seattle or like on Rainier somewhere where they have all this like really beautiful like clothing and stuff that's all like about Jesus and big huge like pictures of Jesus and religious themed stuff, and like it sounded really cool. It's like these people just kind of put the same kind of effort I put in my Satan stuff, but they did it all in like really provocative like Christian themed clothing. So I don't know, I appreciate art, whatever kind of art people are doing, if they spend time on it. And well, like, and you do the show, like how many you've done this like 3 years now? Like,
we started in September of 2010.
Yeah, and you do this every day.
Every day.
And this is a cool. It's kind of what I like. People doing something and committing to it, and just
It's I think it's 842, so it's
840. Yeah, it's almost 3 years.
What did that the theist lady? Did she bring in any like animal blood or?
No, she doesn't do any like sacrifices. I don't know anybody that actually like sacrifices animals. She just like, I think she does stuff with crystals. And she's kind of, he has an eclectic version of it. Like, she's taken a lot of her ideas from like Hinduism and then Jewish like Kabbalah, and she's gotten her stuff from her system from all sorts of places, and so it's just I don't know anybody that like sacrifices animals. Like, I don't think I'd be okay with that. I think it's just like, that's a life you're taking, for no good reason. I guess we all sacrifice animals if we're not vegetarians, don't we? So.
Yeah, you can get cow blood at like the butcher or something, but.
Yeah, so I don't know, but to me it's like the Bible's full of sacrifice, and that seems more like the traditional religions that are about sacrifice.
Have you gotten any more like insane people that are maybe going too far? They're like actually trying to do bad things, and they try to tell you about them, and
You know, I've not gotten anything like that really. I got like a lady from Wisconsin called me. She said, like, she called the prayer line, or she called my number, and she's like, oh, please call me back. I put this curse on someone, and it's not working. And, like, she thought I'd have some answer for why her curse isn't working, you know? It's like, I don't know. You know, it's like, be your own God. I'm not your God. You're supposed to be your own God. But I was like, well, why don't you call the Satanic prayer line? I'll just, like, pray to Satan for you in the spirit of the holidays so that your curse can get going again. But, and she did. She called it, and hopefully it helped her. You know, maybe it helped. I don't know. It sounded like if somebody she worked with, it sounded really horrible, but it's kind of like not my business, but I'm glad she, I hope she found it helpful.
She should do the revenge thing, maybe.
Yeah, I should write to her and say, like, well, you could, you know, for me, it's like if I'm mad at somebody, I put a curse on the 1230 room in Olympia.
Oh, yeah, the club? That place is weird, yeah.
Yeah, and they're trying to drive Cafe Vita out of business. And
oh,
they're, like,
right.
sitting in there, but every night, like 4 nights a week, they start their music like 2 or 3 hours before Vita closes, and it's just unbearable to sit in there.
Mm-hmm. It's like surrounds the whole place, right? It
surrounds it. They didn't soundproof the walls when they opened, and then I've even heard rumors. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard secondhand that like performers that club is trying to get to play there have been bragging about how like, oh yeah, Cafe Vita's lease is going to be up, and then you know they're probably going to close and we're going to take over their space too.
No, Cafe Vita seems very successful though.
Yeah, I don't know, but if it's unbearable to sit in there, so I put a curse on him on New Year's Eve. They just pissed me off, and I said, put a curse on him. Oh dear Satan, please make the 1230 club go out of business, but let them stay open long enough so they all go deaf from their own loud music first. And that was my curse on them. So,
both of those businesses seem to be pretty successful, though.
What?
They both seem to be pretty successful,
I don't know.
For money wise.
Vita, like, I think Cafe Vita's kind of struggling. There's always people in there, but it's really hard to stay open and pay your rent and pay your employees on, like, people's $2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
That club, they're kind of busy when they're open, but clubs are kind of hard. That's a really difficult business too, because like a few nights a week you're packed, but you have to think like how much money are they really bringing in, and that's a huge space they're renting. So I don't know, like clubs hardly ever last that long anyway. But no, they just piss me off because they're making noise in the place I like to sit and have my coffee. So had to give them a little curse there.
Yeah, curse them, Satan.
Yeah, because they suck. Do you know anybody that hangs out there at that 1230 room? Like,
I don't know who goes there.
I don't know anybody. I see people hanging out there, and it's like nobody I recognize. It's not the same crowd that hangs out downtown. So
yeah, it's a new crowd. They want to go out there. They're going to other places, and now they're going there.
Don't know who they are, but they're cursed. Whoever they are, they're cursed.
It costs money to get in there if I don't go in there, I guess, I think.
Yeah, I think they had a dress code too. Like there's always like women with like really high heels and guys with lots of cologne like going in there.
Gotta have at least,
not my scene, but
at least some cologne.
Yeah, because that just makes the ladies go wild.
We got a voicemail.
Oh really?
It's from Tess in California.
I know who that is. Well, let's hear it.
Here it goes. It's loading up.
It's queuing up. Tess from California.
Hi, program. This is Tess Lobster. Just calling to see when I can come hang out. So call me back. Bye.
Well, she wants to come on the program in the future.
All right. That might be the past for everybody watching now.
Yeah.
Because the schedule's still wide open, isn't it?
It is wide open, but I still say it's the future. I guess for the view, it's the viewer's
future for us, and yeah, it's their future too, isn't it?
Yeah. Even if it's the past, in our time, we're a week in the past. So.
I know. I never get used to that. It's like time travel just. Oh,
yeah.
Another dice game.
Yeah, it's time for another dice game.
Right.
Right now we have no points, so we're trying to get some points here.
I'm gonna keep my vote the same.
Yeah, that's what we get to keep the number. Let's write on with the pen here. You want to roll them?
Yeah, I'll roll them. I'll like invoke the power of the Dark Lord and imbue these dice with the number I wrote down. And skew them to my wishes.
Oh, I think that was the same numbers as last time.
5 and 3.
5 and 3
I
again.
thought we had a 3 in there. I don't remember. Well, they're not the numbers I wished for.
Well, yeah, me
But
neither.
they're closer. One of them is.
I think we're close to winning. We lost again, so we have one more chance. Hopefully somebody will win.
Someone will win. I mean, someone's got to win.
It's possible, yeah. Sometimes.
You guys moved stuff around in here, didn't you?
I think maybe last time you came we were
sitting the other way. Remember we had
yeah.
all those like paintings of Jesus on those shelves back there?
Yeah, I think they ended up down there.
Oh, well,
we have some. This girl back here who gave us a picture of herself.
oh.
She's big into Jesus.
She's into Jesus?
Mm-hmm. They're kind of provocative, though.
Was that girl that called me from the show that one day to try to save me?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
She comes on and she is into Jesus. It's a lot easier to be into Jesus than it is into Satan, I think, because you just go.
Yeah, maybe it is, or people don't. It's funny because it's kind of easier to be into Satan because it's just about doing what you want. But most people don't want to do what they want. Most people want to suffer. So yeah, it's just weird.
But the Jesus people, there's people like actively trying to recruit them, and you can just go anywhere.
I know, and like Satanists, like we're just not pushy enough. So just goes to show you why there's more of them.
We're calling Tess back.
Tess from California.
Yeah.
To an automatic voice message system 310699657 is not available.
Oh, you're supposed to not play people's numbers on the phone.
Yeah. Hey Tess, it's the program. We're calling you back. We have a pretty open schedule. We have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the days that are not open. Other than that, the entire future is open. So maybe if you want to come on Tuesday or Sunday. Okay, bye. When do you do your thing? Is it it's monthly, the Satan meetings?
Yeah, it's the 4th Wednesday of every month. So I think yeah, it's gonna be right. When does this air?
On the 3rd Sunday. So
okay, so yeah, it'll be a week or so, like a week and a half.
Not this coming Wednesday for the viewers, but the next Wednesday after that.
The 24th, or is it the 23rd?
The 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd. There's a Satan meeting, and then there's another midnight cruise on. So we meet up in Seattle and take the 10 o'clock ferry to Bremerton in February. I think it's the Saturday night. It's like the 9th or something. But just go to seattle.worshipsatan.org if you want to go and make a pact with the devil.
Where's the Satan meeting?
The Satan meeting's at the Olympia Center in downtown Olympia, and so that's 222 Columbia.
Did you have to get that approved with the city?
No, anybody can rent space. Like when I used to do a lot of activism stuff, we always rent that space for meetings.
Just for money?
Yeah, you just give them to like. They just raised it so it's like it's $15 an hour, I think, for the rooms. Because we have ours 7:30 to 9:30, and then I rent the room for 3 hours so I can set up and put the chairs away, or we can stay later if we want to talk. So yeah, anybody can rent space there. You don't have to. I don't know. They didn't have any rules against religious groups or political groups, because it's sort of there for just people to have space. It's some kind of neutral place anybody can come to. And I think it's kind of funny, like when Satanists meet at the Olympia Center. So.
Well, let's call Dan Bennett. He's scheduled for tomorrow. We'll see if he's going to come on here. Is there any Satan, like, holidays or anything?
Well, I think, you know, since everybody kind of decides what Satanism is for themselves, it's different. A lot of people, Halloween's a big one. Your own birthday is really the biggest one, though, because it's all about you. So the highest satanic holiday is your own birthday. And any other day that kind of matters to you. Those are like the big ones. Yeah, Halloween, Walpurgisnacht is another one that a lot of people, April 30th. I never had heard of that before.
What is it?
Now behold, you have reached Lord Danzio.
What's in April?
It's April 30th. It's called Walpurgisnacht. And it's some medieval holiday for St. Walpurgis.
Walpurgisnacht?
Yeah.
Walpurgisnacht.
Yeah, that's like,
Hey Dan, you there? Dan screens his phone call, so.
He does.
Yeah. Dan, answer the phone.
I don't know if he's gonna pick it up.
Hello?
Yeah, I think he's just ignoring us.
Dan, you there?
You're sleeping.
You screening your phone calls or you're just not there? He gets a lot of messages, so just like, hello? Hello?
No.
Nope, nope. What do you
screen my phone calls too?
Do you have a home phone, a landline there?
No, I use Google Voice though, so it's not too hard. Like you can just hear it says who's calling and you can pick it up or not. What? And so all those bill collectors that want money out of me never get through to me.
Yeah. What do we do at Walpurgisnacht?
I don't know. You know, I can't even remember this story. It's like it's a medieval saint that was burned as a witch or something, and yeah, I don't really know what it's about. I know that was like the Church of Satan, and like Anton LaVey kind of popularized that one. And I think he just wanted to have something in April for people to celebrate that was like, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like Aleister Crowley's birthday. Maybe you want to celebrate that. I can't even remember what day that is though.
Who's Aleister Crowley?
He used to refer to himself as the Beast, and he came up with a lot of the rituals for this secret society called the OTO, and you know, and like Anton LaVey based some of his stuff on Aleister Crowley's stuff. But he was just a early 20th century occultist. And you know, there's another satanic thing going on too. If anybody's watching this, we do a reading group every Thursday at Lastford Books at 5 p.m. It's kind of like a more academic thing, and I didn't organize it. It's somebody else organized the thing, but we're reading a book on sex magic right now that we're almost done with, and then we always read some kind of like satanic left-hand path.
Like book club?
Yeah, it's just a weekly book club. So yeah, Lastford Books at 5 p.m. and that's evergreen-lhp.blogspot.com is the website for that group that has next week's readings on it and what we're reading currently.
Yeah, usually book clubs are old ladies. I think Satanic Book Club is fun.
Yeah.
Dance, Oli, dance. Dance, Oli, dance.
They can't hear us during the commercials.
Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month.
Oh, but no.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A, 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
I've never been on that. It's been on for at least like 15 years. Oh yeah, I think I remember it when it was canceled for a while. Oh yeah, I remember it was Dance O Dance.
Coming up tomorrow on the program, we discuss my sadness, science, meteors. We talk with Benjamin and Carl and McDonalds and Freddie. Benjamin's from Texas. We talked to him for a while, and Dan talks about science. Yeah. And viewers just like you. We're on every day at 11:30 you can call the number 330-536-3802.
Call that number right now.
Yeah,
Now.
pull out your phone,
Call it
get your
now.
voice on TV every night
Yeah.
at 11:30.
Yeah. See it on YouTube. It's in the clouds. You watch it from the cloud.
Is this the future, or was that what we just did?
No, that's the future. That was tomorrow.
That was tomorrow was the future.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was probably me and Dan. Under what we did tomorrow, you guys know, the viewers know, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's the last 20 minutes. And we'll start calling a couple McDonald's here in the last 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, man, I do not. Where do you get the orange milkshakes? Did you ever get one around here this summer? I looked everywhere. Nobody had them.
I don't remember, but you can get. I mean, if you really want the flavored milkshakes, like most of the places, like Egan's or the Reef, or other places.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know you can get one there, but it's like I wanted to try the McDonald's one. And, like no McDonald's had them. I went to like all of them in Olympia and Seattle and Tacoma. But like whenever I saw one, it's like, do you guys have orange milkshakes? And they didn't have them.
I don't remember what they said when I was asking them earlier this year if they had them or not.
They had them, like the one you called, but it was in like another state. You know, it wasn't around here. And we were on the show, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I could get an orange milkshake at Egan's, but I don't know. I think the milkshake's are kind of icy at Egan's, to be honest.
I don't know what they do. It's just ice cream and milk, right?
Yeah, I think their machine was just off the last time I got one, or it wasn't set right. I got a really good chocolate malt at Egan's once. So I think it was just the day I went there. The last time I went there, it was kind of icy.
What's the most satanic city you think in the country?
Oh, it's got to be Olympia, Washington, man. Right. That's like, this is the unholy city. It's all here.
It's called.
This is the satanic capital of the world.
It's called Salt Lake City, then.
Salt Lake City, yeah. That's a close second, I bet.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
We're gonna call Salt Lake City, Utah, McDonald's. See how they're doing. See what kind of milkshakes we got right now. This one's on Murray Holiday Road.
Yeah, what do they have now? Like they have those gross eggnog.
Yeah,
ones.
maybe eggnog. I don't really like eggnog.
I don't like it either. I never liked that. I never liked eggnog.
What about you? You want like a? Yeah, you don't like the blood. I was gonna say like a blood flavor milkshake for Satan.
I don't think it tastes as good.
Or maybe
as
cinnamon.
That would be kind of satanic. I just had some cinnamon like spiced tea before I came here, because it kind of helps with my cold.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is McDonald's? Are they busy helping people?
Yeah. Well,
it's a really hard job. I didn't hack it. I worked at McDonald's for 2 weeks.
Hi, you've reached the office of McDonald's for the locations in American Fork.
Well, that's no good.
Do the people who go to your meetings, do they have like fangs?
No, yeah, it's just been like all kinds of people. Like, last month this guy showed up. I didn't think anyone was going to show up because it was the day after Christmas, but yeah, this guy showed up. He seemed like really new to it and interested in it, and just kind of a normal guy. A couple girls showed up that were like atheists, and then one of them said she's a literary pagan.
Hello?
Hello?
McDonald's?
Yes.
Hey, do you guys have the pumpkin pie milkshakes right now?
Nope.
What kind you guys got right now?
Strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. That's it.
You guys, are you guys gonna get any special flavors in soon?
No, we don't.
You never do?
Freestanding stores will, but the Walmart stores usually don't.
You guys are in the Walmart?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any special Walmart stuff that other McDonald's don't have?
What?
Do you guys have anything special there that other McDonald's don't have because you're in the Walmart?
No. We have less stuff than regular McDonald's.
Is it the same price?
What?
Is it the same price as the other McDonald's?
Yeah, it's the same price, but we don't have a full menu.
Do you guys have those onion cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
The new ones?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, bye.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good. I don't like the onion cheeseburgers. I don't really like onions.
Did you try the new one? The new onion cheeseburger?
No, I didn't try it because I don't like onions. I'm afraid to try it, but I probably should try it. But I don't know. I never like anything that's like where onions is the main part of it.
If you don't like onions, then you probably shouldn't eat an onion cheeseburger, I think.
No, I probably wouldn't like it. I don't see what's so great about the McRib either.
No, I don't like the McRib. It's weird. It's like too gelatinous.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't. Everybody thinks it's such a great thing whenever they bring it back.
I don't know anybody who's excited about the McRib. I guess there's gotta be somebody that is.
People that were. Who are we calling now?
There's another one in Utah here.
McDonald's!
McDonald's, do you guys have the pumpkin pie milkshakes right now?
No, we don't.
What kind do you guys got right now? Oh,
Oh, I guess she just hung up on us.
sometimes I think that I might be doubling up eventually, after so many.
Yeah.
We've called thousands of McDonald's at this point. So
There's a pumpkin pie milkshake.
there has been in the past. I don't know if they happened this year or if they discontinued them.
I like the Shamrock shakes. I've got one of those every year since I was a kid.
They're mint flavored.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're mint flavored or if they're just vanilla shakes that are colored green. I think they are a little bit minty. They're not very minty. I think it's mainly because they're green. It's like how green M&Ms, like you look at them and you think they really taste different.
I think they're all the same. Maybe I think the other flavored candies are different.
Yeah, the M&Ms are all the same.
Yeah.
Except for the...
I would get an M&M mix bag. They should do that. You know how they have peanuts and regular and,
and the
pretzel and coconut and
crispy,
almond and dark. I would like a mixed bag.
I would not like that.
Yeah.
Because the only ones I like are the plain ones, and I like the peanut ones sometimes. And I like the crispy ones. So maybe I'd get a mixed bag of those three, but not the rest of them.
Yeah.
I don't like the almond ones.
Maybe I should just go get my own and just mix them together.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You could sell those.
Oh, resell them, yeah.
Yeah, except it'd be kind of hard to make money off that.
No, I had to suffer more.
Yeah. Maybe if you made the bag look like I could make the bag, spend like 5 minutes stamping Satan on the bags
put
for you.
pentagrams on them, sell Satan candy.
Yeah, then people would pay like $6.66 a bag for those.
You never tried to start like a church or a bigger thing?
Oh, yeah, just kind of if enough people kind of get interested, I think you need like a bunch of people doing something before you go out and buy a church building or something. But yeah, this thing I started, I kind of want people to do their own thing, because your Satanism's all about thinking for yourself, and so
yeah,
it's like we have these meetings, but it's like everybody is their own person and everybody's doing their own thing. It's nice to be able to meet other people, but not have any rules anyone has to follow.
Yeah, I mean, you need a commercial. We gotta advertise these meetings.
Yeah, I can. People see commercials.
We're calling Freddie the producer.
Oh,
let's see how the production end is going. How can people participate in that revenge thing?
You can just go to the website, satanicmission.org. There's an about page. You can email us, write us, send stuff to the P.O. box. Who is this? Oh, it's the producer.
Yeah, is this a new message? What the? Hello?
Singing like sea chanties or something.
Hello?
I hope he's there.
Ready?
No, I don't know if he's around.
That might have been his dad's band or something. His dad is doing a music band. Might have been
so yeah, the revenge thing. Just start doing some artwork and send it to me, and anybody can be in it. Just think about the kind of revenge you want and express that creatively somehow. Write to revenge@satanicmission.org. Call 512-33-SATAN. However you want to get a hold of us.
It's time for the final dice game.
Final one, okay.
Yeah, those people who were yelling in the or basically anybody with all the signs, with the Christian signs and stuff. I'm not happy about them. And
well, yeah, think about like what you'd like.
I want to go
to them.
I want to go to their leisure place. I guess I don't know if that's their church, and just yell at them about something that they don't want to do.
Yeah, wherever they go and just.
Yep.
What do we got here?
1 and 6.
I won one. So
yeah, and you got the skull too.
Satan did a little for me here.
Well, you won overall. That's the important thing, and you got the skull.
Oh, it's the skull. That's even better.
So it's Super Satan time there.
Super Satanic. The number of the beast.
I think that's a sign that Satan is looking out for you.
Yeah. See, Satan takes care of you. He's got your back.
Have you ever tried to hold a sign and go to a church or anything like that?
Oh, I don't know. I really have been wanting for a long time to get a bunch of people to counter protest those protesters down at Planned Parenthood that you know, the people with all the signs of like fetuses and stuff trying to like make people feel bad, and like, I really want to get a bunch of people to go down there in black robes and do some kind of like satanic curse on all of them just to freak them out and make them mad. I haven't done that yet though. I need a bigger group of people to go and organize that. If anybody out there wants to do that, that'd be kind of a fun part of the revenge fantasy show, maybe.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't like them there. I don't like that. They have those.
They're assholes.
They have pictures of dead babies, and I don't want to see that.
Every time I go there, it's like I go there because if I'm gonna start seeing someone new and I want to get tested and stuff, and then got to see those people, you know, it's like, it's just, I don't know. I wish they could do that a little farther away or something. But it's a free country, you know. Everybody has a right to say whatever stupid thing they want to say. So I got that right too. And all of us, you know, we can go down there and pray to Satan for the protesters at Planned Parenthood. And I don't think they'll be happy about that.
Aren't they like loitering, maybe though?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's like Planned Parenthood. It's like there should be some kind of zone around there where just nobody can bug people.
Yeah.
But
no, I don't know if it counts as loitering.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a free country, you know. But it's still, I don't like it when I'm getting tested and I have to like deal with those people.
I think last time you were having a little fight with physicists. Did that?
Oh yeah. Well, I think maybe my curse worked because it's like Dwayne like bought that place back from whoever was running it. And so I don't know. I haven't tried putting up new flyers there, but I know Dwayne like owns it again.
Yeah.
I forget who owned it for a while, and yeah, I mean that was just all kind of in good fun. It was, I just thought it was kind of funny how they were freaked out by the Satan flyers and thought that would really have any impact at all on their business. Cafe Vita's been really great though. They like my flyers. They never have complained about them, and everybody else like Oli Coffee Roasters has never complained to me. Burial Grounds, I put them up there. They all think they're funny. I haven't tried putting them back up at Sisyphus. I mean, I probably could now.
So it's all coffee.
Yeah. So
I guess that's the only place maybe where they have bulletin boards, but.
Yeah, just kind of all the places people hang out, but. Yeah, that for a few months when somebody else was running it, like when Dwayne sold it or handed it off to that other girl that was managing it, she just thought it was driving business away or something, I think.
Coffee and Satan.
Yeah, you wouldn't think. I know. It's like, oh yeah, we just called Salt Lake City, like they're not allowed to drink coffee. So hail Satan, I'm never converting to Mormonism if I have to give up coffee.
We're getting down to it. There's the last couple of minutes left on the show.
No, it's almost over.
I mean, we should call your friend who's sick, who's going to come on here?
Oh, yeah, she might answer.
Are they too sick? You think that we should leave them alone?
No, you can call her. She might answer. I don't know. She might not be there. Do you want me to dial it? Oh, I guess if somebody's really smart, they can probably figure out what number that is, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's ringing.
You gotta put up your phone, if you put up your phone to the mic there, maybe it'll happen. I don't think anybody's gonna go through the effort of it.
Yeah, probably not.
Really, not too many people even call the number that I tell people to call, which is that number up there, 330-536-3802. And if you call that number, you get your voice on TV. We only get like 1 or 2 calls a day anyway, and that's when we tell people to do it, so even if they're...
You only get 1 or 2 calls a day?
Yeah, you guys got to call more often. I think...
Yeah, call the Satanic prayer line, too.
We need a lot more... I think there's a lot more viewers than there are callers, though, when people don't want to participate.
Hi, you've reached Ashley.
Yeah, she's not there.
I'm unable to listen to the phone right now, so please leave your name and number in a short
message.
Sure.
As soon as I can. Thanks, bye, and have a marvelous
Oh, the Satanist is so happy.
Yeah, she's a happy Satanist.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Ashley, we're calling from the TV show. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I hope you're feeling better. And anyway, had a nice time hanging out. Maybe Kenny will tell you something. I don't know if you'll understand him.
Yeah, you can call the show back and maybe come on in the future. Hail Satan.
right,
Yeah.
Hail Satan. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Hope you feel better. Bye. So, she wasn't there, but...
If you guys out there, if you guys don't like Satan, you can call that number too.
Oh yeah, please call. And call the Satanic prayer line and, like, tell me how much you hate Satan, and I'll put it on the website, because I think it's funny.
Have you gotten any of those?
Yeah. We get a lot in the Facebook group, too, so go to our Facebook group. Search for Satanic Missionary Society, and there's some really funny posts from angry people on the Facebook group.
You get a lot of people who are trying to, like, maybe they want to help you. They think that you...
Yeah, just a few people. Yeah, like a few people get on there trying to save us, and everybody else that's like on there thinks it's funny. I don't know why it's so funny. It's just really funny when people are really desperate to save you.
Have you ever had like the people, like the door-to-door people, like Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons or something, come to your door? You ever?
The Mormons came to my house once, but they're not supposed to. I live in Cooper's Glen. This apartment's up from Evergreen, and people aren't allowed to go door to door there. So I never get them. But yeah, once the Mormons like came by, and I told them like they're not supposed to go door to door there. They asked if they could help me with anything, and I was like, no, unless you can like write code. I was like busy trying to get a project done, and was like, they went away.
You didn't tell them about Satan?
No, I think that was before I was working on like kind of made all these flyers and stuff. But
1 minute left.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, there's 1 minute left.
1 minute left. So Ashley, who we just talked to, she had Jehovah's Witnesses come to her house because that's what she grew up in. And she gave them some of my stuff, and she played Christmas carols for them and stuff, and they like kind of freaked out. But her grandma like was trying to save her, and she can maybe tell that story if she comes on here again. I don't know if I should tell all our business to the 5 people that are watching us, but it was really funny though. I hope she can come on here sometime when she's feeling better. But those are people she actually knew. They weren't just like random Jehovah's Witnesses coming to the dorms.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Chris for coming here. You can come back in the future if you want.
Hail
you bring a person.
Yeah, I'll try to bring some more people next time.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks everybody. Thanks Channel 22. Thanks computers.
Yeah, computers are great.
Thanks Facebook and Twitter and YouTube.
Those are okay.
Thanks TV and phones.
Oh, is that the Golden Gavel?
Yep.
That picture. Or it's not called that anymore.
Thanks Crew. It's the hotel.
Jackpot.
Thanks Jackpot. Thanks LaBebe.com. Check it out. Thanks TCTV. Thanks Thurston County. Oh, you can be a sponsor too if you want.
Oh yeah.
Thanks Washington State.
Sponsored by Satan.
Yeah. Thanks USA.
USA. Free country.
Thanks viewers that you're watching. Thank you.
And
hell yeah, dog. Bye.
See ya.